Hi to everyone. Today I shall discuss arsenic album. I start from the rubric, which is the main rubric in arsenic album. Fastidious in work. Fastidious, mind fastidious. I shall try to explain the meaning of fastidious in different point of views so you can match in every case. So first I go to the meaning of fastidious. Want everything to be correct and perfect. And gives too much attention to small details. This is the meaning of fastidious, and now we understand it in deep. So if a teacher is fastidious, or a headmaster or principal is fastidious, what he will do? He will reach school on time, and he will angry to the teachers who come to school only to 5 or 10 minutes late. That is the meaning of fastidious in teachers. And if we go forward in players, they will spend more time comparatively. For example, if they are practicing in a ground for 3 to 4 hours, after practice, a fastidious person will play more to another ground for his perfectness, for his perfection, because he wants to end his mistakes. That is the meaning of fastidious in players. And if we go in students, the fastidious student will study more, will study deep. He will focus on a word, and he will not go forward until he understands the meaning of that word properly. So you can match the meaning of fastidious in different fields. Fastidious in work. So the rubric is fastidious in work. Every kind of work. If a patient is fastidious, so we should think about the remedies which are visible, clearly visible. So fastidious means is wants correction and perfection, and go more deep comparatively to others. If anyone have 4 sons, and they went to school and came back, and 3 sons studies for 2 hours, and 1 son is studying for 5 hours after school. So he is fastidious. He wants to be correct and perfect. If he is doing, and if he is studying from his heart, not by force, if he is doing his work according to his will, but spending more time in minute details, short details, and want accuracy in them, and want to clear a little mistakes in every kind of work, That is the meaning of fastidious. So now we go to the next rubric. Anguish driving him from place to place. Here I explain the meaning of anguish comparatively. In anguish, the patient thinks about the current scenario, what is happening. He will not think about his future. If anyone is thinking about his future in pain or in suffering, this is anxiety. But in anguish, the patient is thinking about the current scenario, about the current suffering. He will not focus what will happen tomorrow, what would happen at night, what would happen after 10 days or 20 days. But he will focus on current pain, on current suffering, what is happening, why I am feeling this, I am feeling pain, I am feeling itch, that itch is very severe, I have very severe headache, I am suffering too much. But in all these sentences you will not listen that patient is asking what would happen, what will happen. He will focus on current position, anguish. Driving mean to travel from place to place. Anguish driving him from place to place because of suffering, because of the current suffering which he is facing, travels him, make him travel from one place to another place, one doctor to another doctor, one bed to another bed. So that is the meaning of anguish. Okay, now we add this rubric into the analysis, and now we go to the next rubric. So the next rubric is fear of cancer. So here we understand the meaning of fear. Fear means the possibility of harm, the possibility of danger, the possibility of disease. So fear meaning different in different scenarios. Here the meaning of fear is fear of cancer means fear of disease. Disease name is cancer, fear of cancer. There is probability that I would that I will go into the cancer, that I shall go into the cancer. So he is thinking internally that I shall go into the cancer disease, but actually he has no cancer, but that is the internal feeling of his mind which comes again and again in his mind, that he will suffer from incurable disease, fear of cancer. So we see that it is also present under the heading, it is also arsenicum is also present. So we add this into the analysis. So now we go to the next rubric, anxiety in cholera. What is the meaning of anxiety here? Anxiety in cholera. The patient is in the situation of vomiting and diarrhea. Cholera means vomiting and diarrhea because of contaminated water supplies. Anxiety in cholera. Patient is vomiting and suffering from continuous diarrhea, and He will think what would happen. That is the meaning of anxiety. What would happen tomorrow? What would happen at night? What would happen? I shall die. I will die. The suffering is too much. That is the meaning of anxiety. What would happen? So here I have used I shall die and I will die. Will mean must. I shall die. I will die. What? I will die tomorrow. I will die after some days in cholera. Too much worry for future because of the current situation. How I will go to school because of diarrhea and severe vomiting. That is an anxiety. To think about future, what will happen. So now we go to the next rubric. Fear of death, alone being. So what is the meaning of this rubric and what is the philosophy behind it? Fear of death, alone being. The arsenic patient will not travel alone to anywhere. He will not go to other city alone. He will not go to his fields alone. He wants security. He wants that anyone should with him at every time, then he feels safe. Fear of death. Fears mean danger, fear of death, alone being. So he is forced to move in a company. He wants company, he wants someone with him at every time. When he will alone, the same thinking will come in his mind that he would die. Anyone can kill him. He will appoint gunmans. He will appoint different kind of security systems because of his internal fears. Fear of death, alone being. So I have presented fear of death in different scenarios. So the next rubric is fear of death, evening in bed, alone being. So here the meaning is different. Fear of death, evening in bed, alone being. When the patient is very ill and he is suffering from a disease, then he feels that he will die because of the disease. When he is alone, the same thinking will come in his mind. The thinking is forced to his mind that he will die. So again he wants company, he wants security. Internally he is insecure. He wants someone with him to look after him. Okay. Now we go to the next rubric, and we also sometimes listen the patient will tell his relatives, please don't leave me alone. I will die. I shall die. Please don't leave me alone. Oh, anyone, oh, I would take water. I can't stand properly because of my illness. Please stay with me. please don't go, anyone should stay with me. So that is the meaning, fear of death, evening in bed alone being. So now we go to the next rubric. Desire more than she needs, exceed one's need. What is the meaning here of this rubric? So if a person has one car and he has one house, he will try to take another car, he will try to take another house. If anyone notice the meaning of this rubric, the woman desires more than she need. So if we go in deep, you will find its meaning in everywhere of his mind. Like, she would desire more dresses, and if a man he will desire more cars, more houses, more money everywhere, and in their every thinking they wants more. They have enough for their current needs. They know that they can pass their life and can manage their expenditures with their current income ratio. But after this, they want more, much. The thought comes again and again in their mind that they should have more for their children's, more for them. So that is the meaning of this rubric. More dresses, more jewelry, more shoes. We see in women mostly more dresses, more shoes, more jewelry, demands more and more. So that is the meaning of this rubric. Now we go to the next rubric. Next rubric is fastidious about personal appearance. So I have discussed before the meaning of fastidious. Wants correctness and perfectness. Fastidious about personal appearance. How we match this rubric in daily life? If a woman, he will wear matching dresses, she will do much focus on her appearance, that how she looks, her shoes, her dress, her other accessories of woman should be accurate. He should look beautiful. She should look neat and clean. And if we go to the male portion, the dress should be neat and clean. The shoes should be neat and clean. Fastidious appearance. First rubric which I have discussed before, that was fastidious in work. Here fastidious about personal appearance, that how she looks, how he looks, how she looks. So fastidious means to look accurate, perfect and correct, that no one can find a fault in their dressing, in their looking. Everything should be perfect from head to feet. So that is the meaning of fastidious appearance about personal hair. So every word's meaning differ according to the current situation or according to the scenario. So if we should a word deeply and try to understand its depth, then we can match and we can use a word according to the different situations, because every word has so many meanings. So now we go to the next rubric. So the next rubric is carried desires to be fast. Carried mean to pick someone with hands, with arms, or on back. Carried desire to be fast. Fast mean like we hug someone passionately. So here the meaning of fast is to hug someone passionately, to squeeze someone with love. Carried desire to be fast. So you can understand the meaning of fast. Fast has so many meanings, near about 30 to 34 meanings. Here the meaning of fast is like someone, we hug someone. Carried desire to be fast. If simply we end the word fast, carried desire to be, that's mean is to pick someone with hands, with arms, or on his back. But fast mean to squeeze, like we hug someone. So I think it is clear now. So now we go to the next rubric. First we add this rubric into the analysis, and now I shall go to the next rubric. I am picking the rubrics which are available in all repertories, and if anyone types the rubric like this, anyone watching on the screen, he will find that rubric in their repertory. So my main theme is to clear the meaning of rubrics and how we can put the rubrics in repertory and how we can memorize the rubrics in our minds. Next rubric is clinging. Clinging means hold someone tightly and resist separation. Hold someone tightly and resist separation. What is the philosophy behind and how it happens? Like a mother is going outside, that her child will squeeze her or squeeze their father and will not leave, will not go down and resist separation. Like if you are going outside, take us. If mother is going out, or if a father is going outside of the home, his children or his wife also can cling that please don't go out. If you want to go out, take us with you. So that is the mean of clinging. Squeeze tightly and resist separation means that a person do not want to leave you. He wants to be with you at every time. That is the meaning of clinging. So we add this into the analysis, and now we go to the next rubric. Despair with restlessness. Despair means complete lose of hope. And restlessness has different meanings. Restlessness of mind, restlessness of different parts of the body. First, I shall explain the meaning of restlessness, then I shall explain restlessness in different body parts, so everyone can understand it deeply. Unable to stay still, calm, and that is forced, and he is forced to do strange things like mind restlessness. The patient wants to sleep, but he is forced to think different kinds of thinking come again and again in his mind. He wants to sleep, he wants to rest, but he is forced. Restlessness means unable to stay still, rest or calm, but he is forced. He do not want to think, but he is forced to think. Mind despair with restlessness. Mind despair. Despair means completely lose of hope. With restlessness, that a patient is a patient is on bed resting, try to rest, but he is forced to think different kind of thinking coming in his mind, and like this we see further restlessness in fingers. Restlessness means a patient wants to rest his finger, but he is forced to move his fingers. Like restlessness in legs, patient will move his legs right to left, left to right, from side to side, because he is forced. When we use restlessness, that the meaning of restlessness is that unable to relax, to calm or rest because of force inside. So we add this rubric into the analysis, and now we go to the next rubric. Despair with fear of death. So what is the meaning here? Despair with fear of death. Despair means completely lose hope with fear of death. Fear means danger. Complete lose hope because of fear of danger or death, like after operation, after pregnancy, after any illness. Despair that he will not cure. He is sure he will not cure. That is the meaning of despair. With fear of death, that death is about to come. He is sure that death is about to come, and he has totally left his hope. So that is the meaning here of this rubric. Now we go to the next rubric. Company desire means aversion to alone, company mal. That all his sufferings, all his ailments increases when he is alone. But when he is in company, he can pass his time easily. He desires company because he wants to spend his time easily. In alone, his pain, his suffering increases. Company desire, company aversion to alone, that he do not want to live alone. So if a patient is ill, he will desire to be in a company because of his illness and because he wants to pass his time easily. And if a person is not ill, but he is the patient of arsenic album, he will desire company. He will sit outside of his home in gatherings because he feels safe, he feels player, he feels comfortable. When he is in people, all his happiness and his comfort in company. Either he is ill or he is not ill, but he desires company. But when he is ill, all his sufferings will reduce in company. So now we add this rubric into the analysis, and we can see clearly that so now we go to the next rubric, insecurity. The meaning of insecurity, mentally unsafe. So we can match this, the meaning of insecurity, in different cases with different themes. So I try to explain the meaning of insecurity, like I do not want to live with my wife, but I cannot left her because she is rich. If I left her, I am insecure. This is the meaning of insecurity. What I will do? But when they find better alternative, they will left, or I will left. I mean, I am giving an example. Insecurity. So if we go to the next city and we see that some persons are traveling with gunmen, and they will not go alone outside because internally in their mind they are insecure. They want security. I am telling the examples which I have observed, that a patient had told me that I do not like my younger brother, but I cannot left my younger brother because he is rich. If I left her, what I would do? I feel secure because of him in financial matters or in other matters. He is my security. Sometimes we see a person is not going to city alone even. He will go when anyone with him, or he is not going to his fields, and he will go when anyone with him. So that is the meaning of insecurity. Insecure. He feels secure when someone with him which he thinks that he can secure him. Then he will travel, then he will do any kind of work. And in arsenic album, when he finds a better security, he will left the farmer. So they want to secure. I do not want to stay in this room with this man because I feel insecure with him. He can attack me. So that is the feeling, that is the sensation which comes to a patient mind. Okay, so now we add this into the analysis, and now we go to the next rubric. So the next rubric is avarice. Avarice means wants to collect money by every way and do not want to use money. He will collect money by good means or by bad means, but he will not use money. He hates to use money. Like we have observed so many beggars that they have so much money but they do not want to use. And sometimes we also see that a patient, that parents have so much money but they do not want to spend their money on their children's, but after that their children uses that money. Means so we understand the meaning that they want to earn money by every means, but they do not want to use money. If they are ill and they are suffering from severe diseases, they will not use money. They will not go to the doctor. They will not do blood test like. They will not admit in the hospital because they think that their money would waste. So they prefer their death, but they do not want to use their money. So you can witness and you can see so many cases like this, that a person has so much money but he do not want to use. He do not want to use his money for his proper dressing, for his disease. So main thing was to understand the meaning of avarice, that a person want to earn money by every means, but he do not want to use money. If they go to the doctor, they will tell the doctor that we are very poor, we have no money, please check us free, give us medicine free. So that is the theme of avarice. So we add this into the analysis, and now we go to the next rubric. Anxiety, mental exertion aggravates. Anxiety means what will happen in future because of the current ailment or current disease. What will happen? Mental exertion means inability to do any mental work. If he tries to do any mental work, his suffering increases, his disease increases. So here we understand how this rubric fits. A person is ill or is suffering from headache or any abdomen pain or back pain, but whenever he tries to study, his suffering increases. Whenever he uses his mind, whenever he thinks about anything, his suffering increases. Means that when he uses his mind, when he tries to use his mind, because he is unable to think, he cannot concentrate mentally on his work. But when he tries to concentrate, his suffering increases. Inability to do any mental work. Mental exertion mean inability to do any mental work like reading, studying, doing examination, preparing examination, do any kind of work in which we use mind. So we add this rubric into the analysis, and now we go to the next rubric. Censorious, critical oneself of. Censorious means extreme critical, oneself mean himself, the same person which is talking. What is the meaning of this rubric and how we can fit this rubric in? Critical oneself of. When he realizes that he had done something wrong, then he criticizes himself. Why you did? Why you do that? What was the reason? You can do better. You can avoid this. You should not do this. That thing damage your reputation. Why you do this? Why you did this? You should not do this. So we see these kind of sentences, and we can listen these kinds of words from a patient, that he criticizes himself for his mistakes, that he should not do this, that if he tries, he can do better, he can save from the loss. So that this is the meaning of critical oneself. To criticize oneself, to criticize himself for any kind of mistake, for his failure, for his late approaching to office, for his negligence. So now we add this rubric into the analysis. And now go to the next rubric. So I am focusing on mind rubrics. After focusing mind rubrics, I shall go to the other etiologies. So first I prefer mind. Next rubric is fear diseases of contagious epidemic infection. So here we should understand first the meaning of contagious. Contagious meaning is spread of a disease from one person to another person by direct contact, like we embrace, we shake hand, or we breathe in a room where so many people are present. Fear diseases of contagious. Epidemic means spread a disease in worldwide or a community or a population at a vast level. To spread a disease at a vast level means epidemic. Like we have seen dengue fever, and we are watching now COVID-19, and we have observed so many diseases like cholera and other diseases also, which are contagious, spread from one person to another person, that a person has a fear inside that he will have a disease if he goes outside. Fear of disease, contagious, epidemic infection. So he will try to stay at home. He will not meet other people. He will not shake hand. He will avoid others. He will even avoid to his own child, own children's, even his wife. So that is the meaning of contagious epidemic infection. So this fits in different kind of situations. So many remedies are present under this rubric, but arsenic album is also present, and my purpose is to discuss arsenic album, what it affects. That patient feels fear. Fears mean to avoid something, do not want to go. Feels danger, avoid someone, feel danger, feel of harm, that someone can harm, some disease can harm. That is the meaning of fear. Fear diseases of contagious epidemic infection. So I think that it is clearly discussed. So I add this into the analysis. Now I go to the next rubric. Next rubric is fear of being disabled. Fear, again I tell, fear means danger. Being means at the same time. Fear being disabled. Disabled means not move properly as other persons can move. Physical condition that limits your movement. You can't move as other persons move. Limit in movement. You have to stay on chair. You cannot move like others. Fear of being disabled. Fear that he feels that he is going to disable. So that is the meaning of this rubric. The next rubric is fear of poverty. So we add this into the analysis and discuss it. Fear of poverty. The patient is ill and he has no money, or he has ended his money because of his treatment, and he has fear of poverty because he cannot work. Physical work is impossible for him. So this is the meaning of fear of poverty in disease. And on the other hand, fear of poverty, that a person is healthy but he do not want to do work, and he is thinking that he is going to poor, his money is ending, his saving is ending, and this mostly happens in disease because his savings which he had saved before ends. So this is the meaning of this rubric, fear of poverty. So the money would end soon, or money will end soon. He is thinking in his mind at that time he has money, but he is thinking that money will end soon. So this is the meaning of this rubric, that he has little money, he has less money. Now we go to the next rubric. Next rubric is insanity, madness with restlessness. Here first we understand the meaning of insanity. Seriously mentally ill, foolish and unreasonable behavior for a long time. That is the meaning of insanity. Foolish and unreasonable behavior because of seriously mentally ill. With restlessness. Restlessness means unable to relax, unable to calm because of force inside the body. What is the meaning of this rubric? Insanity with restlessness. The patient is insane, mentally ill, foolish, like we mostly see in roads, insane patients, with restlessness, that they are unable to relax. And this mostly focus on mind. Restlessness, unable to rest. Patient is insane, mental, mad, with restlessness, unable to relax. He is moving one of his body part without reason. So that is the meaning of restlessness. Moving his finger, moving his arm, moving his leg, moving his feet, moving his head. Insanity with restlessness. Restlessness means unable to relax, unable to calm. The first thing is insanity, madness with restlessness. Maybe the certain part of the body that he is unable to relax because of internal force which force him to act. Okay, now we add this rubric into the analysis and go to the next rubric. So next rubric is mania during anguish. Mania. Here I try to explain mania. disturbed mind for a time being. With overactivity, violence or changed behavior, but for a time being, for a time, for one day, for 1 hour, for 2 hours. And if this situation continues for some days, that is called insanity. So this is the difference between mania and insanity. Mania, madness, anguish during. Anguish means what is happening. He goes into mania because of anguish. What is happening? Why is happening? Why I am feeling pain? He is focusing on his current ailment, current paroxysm, current disease. What is happening with me? So I give an example. A woman which was healthy, but when she goes into mania, she puts his fingers in the electricity buttons, in the electric sockets. But after some time, she becomes normal. So that is the definition of mania. Mental illness, unchanged behavior, changed behavior, overactivity, violence, but for a time being. So this is the meaning of mania during anguish. We add this into the analysis. So now we go to the next rubric. The next rubric is unconsciousness alternating with restlessness. Unconsciousness means total insensibility. Here we should know the difference between numbness and unconsciousness. Numbness means a part of the body is numb for a time being, and unconsciousness means total numbness from head to feet, means total insensibility. And if that insensibility goes long, that is coma. So we should know the difference between numbness, unconsciousness and coma, alternating with restlessness. Here restlessness belongs to mind. Unconsciousness, coma, alternating with restlessness. When his insensibility ends, his restlessness starts. One thing is present and other thing is absent. Alternating means change. Restlessness means different mind restlessness. Mind unable to relax. Different thoughts comes into his mind by a force which he do not want to think. Again I explain, mind restlessness meaning different thoughts comes in the mind which he forced to think, which he do not want to think, but he is forced to think. The thought come again, one thought goes, next come, then go, then next come. He is unable to relax, to calm his mind. He want to relax, but he is forced. Restlessness, force. We should understand the meaning of restlessness in mind. restlessness in body, restlessness in hand. If we see restlessness in finger, means unable to relax his finger is going up and down constantly, but he cannot stop that movement for a time being. That is the meaning of restlessness. Up and down, going up and down the finger, which he is forced to do this. And at in the same scenario we can understand restlessness in mind, that one thought comes in mind, that then other comes in mind, then other comes in mind. Unconsciousness alternating with restlessness. When he is conscious, then he is restlessness, and when he is conscious, he is rest. He feels restlessness in mind. And when he is not restless, he is unconscious. One thing is present and second thing is absent. Alternating. The meaning of alternating is this. So we add this rubric into the analysis and we go to the next rubric. Next rubric is vary of life with fear of death. What is the meaning of vary of life? Tired from the demands of life. I further explain. A father is weary of life, that how he would marry her daughter, because marriage takes too much expenditure. Again I explain, a father is weary of life. How he would buy a house for his son, how he would fulfill the needs of education of his son. That is the meaning of weary of life. Tired because of demands of life, with fear of death. This is very important rubric to understand. Fear of death. His life is in danger. Fear of death means his life is in danger. He can die at any time. That is the meaning of fear of death. He has fear of death. He wants to live, but death can come at. He wants to live, but his life is in danger. That is the meaning of fear of death. Again, he wants to live, but his life is in danger because of illness, because of fever, because of headache, because of operation. So fear of death has different meanings according to the different situations. So main thing is to understand its essence, fear of death. The patient wants to live, but he has fear of death because of illness. Internally he wants to live. So the main thing is to understand he wants to live and he has danger about his life. That is the meaning of fear of death. So the next rubric is suicidal disposition in delirium. First we should understand the meaning of suicidal. In suicidal, patient thinks to take his life, but actually he does not try to take his life. He thinks to take his life, but actually he does not try to take his life. That is the meaning of suicidal. Disposition in delirium. Delirium means actually disturbed state of mind with lack of clarity. So I explained delirium. In delirium, patient will not recognize the person which he actually knows. He will not recognize where he is. So that is the meaning of delirium, disturbed state of mind with lack of clarity, incoherence. So suicidal disposition in delirium. In delirium, in actually disturbed state of mind, when he do not know actually to those whom he recognized well before delirium, in suicidal disposition, he think to take his life, but actually he do not try. But actually he does not try. Like a patient, I remember, was going to see a doctor on a bike, and he was thinking that he should stuck with that bus, and that bus should crush him. But he was not actually going to that bus. He was thinking that that bus should come. So in arsenic album, we see the patient wants to die, but they want prefer death, but in a good way. They want to end their suffering. They do not want to commit suicide, but they think they should die, but easily, like they should die in sleep. They do not want to bear further suffering. The next rubric is rage, headache with pain from intolerable. Rage with head pain from intolerable. Rage means is violent anger, where we use force to hit others. That is the meaning of rage. To hit someone by hands, by legs, that is the meaning of rage. Severe, violent anger. So we should differentiate the meaning of rage and anger. In anger we use only our tongue, but in rage we use our tongue with our hands or our legs. Violent anger. So that is the difference between rage and anger. Rage with head pain, headache, intolerable, unable to bear. Intolerable means unable to bear, severe, very severe. So this is the meaning of this rubric. We add this into the analysis, and now we go to the next rubric. So I have decided to pick near about all the etiologies of arsenic album. So I shall pick some at every point. So mind rubric has ended. So now I go some more basic things which are very necessary to understand. So arsenic album also affects mucous membrane. So we should understand the regions of a remedy where it actually works. So arsenic album also works on mucous membrane. What is mucous membrane? Covering of internal organs, like our nose has mucous membrane, our tongue, our lips, our abdomen has mucous membrane. Covering of internal organs which save us from dust and or other things, like a patient has a apthia in his mouth. It is also under the heading of mucous membrane. If a patient has swollen throat, it is also under mucous membrane. If a patient has swelling abdomen, swelling stomach, swelling intestines, it also comes under the heading of mucous membrane. So mucous membrane is a covering that lines various cavities in our body, is a membrane and cover the surface of internal organs like nose, like our tongue, like our abdomen, like different internal parts of body. So arsenic album also affects on the mucous membrane. So I go to the next region of arsenic album is mind. Arsenic album also affects the mind. So we can clearly see that it is also present in mind heading. So now we should understand that we have discussed mind rubrics before. The mind rubrics was that which affects the mind. So from this we can clearly understand that arsenic album has vast impact on mind. So mind is also the region of arsenic album. So we add arsenic album. So we add mind in arsenic album because arsenic album has link to mind, very clearly link. So now we go to the next region, and the next region is respiration. Respiration means is inhale and exhale of air from the lungs. Respiration is also under the region of arsenic album, means that arsenic album also affects the respiration, to breathe in and to breathe out. That is the meaning of respiration. So we should know the region of different remedies where it actually has deep impact. So now we go to the other region. Other region is lungs, right side of lungs. So right side of lungs also comes under the region of arsenic album in its ailment. So we add this into the analysis. So now we can clearly see this is present here. So now we go to the next region. Next region is spleen. It also come under the region of arsenic album. So spleen is a part of our body which is down to stomach, and it contributes to blood cells. So we add this into the analysis. So now we go to the next rubric belongs to eye. So now eyes excoriation canthi. What is the meaning of excoriation? It is very important to understand. Skin lesion by repeatedly picking at one's own skin. Skin lesion repeatedly picking at by one's own skin. That is the meaning of excoriating. Excoriating canthi. Canthi mean inner and outer side of the eye. So we add this into the analysis. Canthi outer also present also as arsenic album. So main thing was to understand the meaning of excoriation. Repeatedly picking one's own skin and it creates skin lesion. That is the meaning of excoriation. So we add this into the analysis. So the next rubric is photophobia from snow. Photophobia means extreme sensitivity to light, fear of light. Patient does not want to go in light. So that is the meaning of photophobia, fear of light, hate of light from snow. So here was my intention to clear the meaning of photophobia. So now we go to the next rubric. Next rubric is nose dyspnea. What is the meaning of dyspnea? It is a feeling as you could not breathe in enough. Dyspnea nose mean that I am not able to breathe in properly from my nose. I feel obstruction in my nose. That is the meaning of dyspnea. Feeling as you could not breathe in enough from your nose. And dyspnea nose, in dyspnea nose, the other meaning is that patient takes breath in by his mouth. He is unable to breathe in by nose. The meaning of dyspnea, feeling difficulty or unable to breathe in enough. That is the meaning of dyspnea. So we add this into the analysis and goes to the next rubric. Next rubric is nose obstruction, sensation with watery discharge. Nose obstructions mean feeling as nose is blocked Nose has blocked. Nose is blocking. Obstruction sensation, block sensation, stopped sensation with watery discharge. Water is discharging from the nose, but you are feeling that your nose is stopped, or obstruction, stopped sensation. So that is the meaning of this rubric. You feel that your nose has stopped, but water is discharging. Water means liquid. Liquid is discharging from your nose, but you are feeling that your nose is stopped, that your nose has stopped. So this is the meaning of this rubric. We add this rubric into the analysis. So, and after adding so the next rubric is face pain, stitching, burning as of a needle. Face pain, stitching mean as we stitch, burning as of a needle. Hot sensation in the face, hot sensation on the face, which amel by cold bathing, by washing face with cold water. Burning sensation, burning feeling, stitching, someone stinging in your face. Stitching mean to stitch, like we stitch a cloth in a row, like stitching as of a needle. Means sharp pain, stinging pain, sharp pain. So this is the meaning of this rubric. So we add this rubric into the analysis. And goes to the next rubric. So the next rubric is mouth aphthia bluish. Aphthia mean any ulcer inside of your mouth. Mouth aphthia, any ulcer inside in your mouth, that may be on your tongue, on your lips, upside of your tongue, or anywhere in your mouth. That is the meaning of mouth aphthia bluish. You can understand the meaning of bluish, blue. So we add this rubric into the analysis. And now go to the next rubric. So next rubric is stomach pain, burning, warm drinks ml. Burning means to feel hot inside your stomach. Feeling hot inside in your stomach, that is the meaning of burning. Warm drink ml. So we add this into the analysis and go to the next rubric. So the next rubric is stomach and anxiety extending upward night. Stomach and anxiety. Stomach and anxiety mean feels what stomach is feeling, pain, discomfort in stomach, and anxiety. What will happen to my stomach at morning? What will happen? My stomach feeling pain. I am feeling pain. This pain is increasing, and what will happen? So that is the meaning of stomach and anxiety. Stomach and anxiety on rising. Rising mean when you sit up, when you stand, that is the meaning of rising. So stomach and anxiety night on rising when you sit on bed. Stomach and anxiety extending upward night. Upward mean comes to throat, move forward from the stomach and comes above from stomach. That is the meaning of stomach and anxiety. And in stomach and anxiety, patient feels discomfort in respiration. He feels pain and he is unable to respirate properly, so he has to sit up for his respiration. So this is the meaning of this rubric if we go deep and understand this deep. So we add this into the analysis. These are all very important rubrics. Pit of stomach extending to upward at night, very good. So we add into the analysis, and now we can see visibly that we have added 38 rubrics, and I have tried to explain all the rubrics properly as I know. So the next rubric is involuntary urination, delivery after parturition or puerperal. Involuntary urination means urine is flowing but unnoticed. Involuntary urination. He can judge when she sees her clothes are wet. Unnoticed urine. Involuntary. She do not try to urine, but urine flows. That is the meaning of involuntary, that she does not try to urine but urine flows after delivery. So we add this into the analysis. After adding we go to the next rubric. So the next rubric is ovaries pain motion fit motion ml. Ovaries pain mean everyone should understand what is the ovary and where it is. So if I try to explain ovary, it would take too much time. Ovaries pain motion of it ml. Motion mean change of side, right to left, left to right. ml mean minimize in pain. So pain ovaries fit motion ml, moving fit right to left, left to right ml. Changing sides, motion mean changing sides. So we add this rubric into the analysis. So at the last I try to explain further the most important characteristic of arsenic album is burning, like acid discharge, and their discharge is like acid, watery and thin. And we also see hyperactive children who never sit still. Very much hyperactivity we see in arsenic album. And we also see tuberculosis in arsenic album. If the symptoms agree, then arsenic album is one of the big remedy, and it is very vastly used in homeopathy if we understand it in depth and know how to use it and which potency we should use, when to use. And I hope all the listeners will gain from this video. I tried my best. So if I try to explain it further, it takes too much time, need 4 to 5 hours. So I tried to explain it in short time, but I pick some important topics but most affected topics